size de vize kaldıracağım. Bunun şartı şunu değiştirmen, kusura bakma. Hadi bakalım. Biz yolumuza gidiyoruz. Sen de yoluna git.
Wir legen größten Wert darauf, dass die Bedingungen, die Voraussetzungen erfüllt sind. Ansonsten als diesen Deal, dann wird das nicht stattfinden.
The change of tone was unexpected. The political deal agreed in March between the EU and Turkey seemed to be going the right way. The number of refugees crossing the Aegean was down, and Turkish citizens were preparing to travel to Europe without visas for the first time. But that deal is now on the rocks. To finalize the agreement, the EU asked Ankara to meet 5 remaining requirements, including changing its anti-terror law. But President Recep Tayyip Erdogan refuses to amend the law he says is crucial to Turkey's fight against terrorism. At stake is a fragile relationship between the EU and Turkey, an aspiring member of the club, and in the balance, the lives of hundreds of thousands of refugees. The deal was designed to stop refugees from illegally entering Europe and curb a crisis that's seen more than 1 million people, mainly from Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan, enter Europe since last year. Under the terms, people denied asylum in Europe should be returned to Turkey. In exchange, Syrian refugees in Turkey should be relocated to the EU. Turkey has been stepping up its crackdown on people smugglers and is set to get 3 billion euros from the EU in aid. In return, Turkey wants its citizens to get visa-free travel to Europe's passport-free Schengen zone. But this part of the deal is not complete, as 5 EU benchmarks still need to be met. They include measures to prevent corruption, joining the EU's police agency Europol, working with the EU on judicial matters, updating data protection laws, and changing some anti-terror laws. And over the last point, it looks like the deal could collapse. Behind the blame game, it's the refugees who feel most left out. From inside a Greek detention camp, the EU-Turkey deal looks particularly unfair.
The visa's given to Turkey. What are the people going to do here? We are stuck between 2 fires now. We ran away from a war. Now all the Turkish people are going to go to Europe. They will walk around freely in Europe while we are stuck here.
But aid workers also criticize what they call human trading. Meanwhile, detention centers in Greece are overflowing. In the struggle to process everyone, less than 30% of arrivals since March have been returned to Turkey. If this deal fails, and if there's any increase in numbers, life for people here could become very difficult. Sandra Gathmann, The Newsmakers.